G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video I thought we'd get in one of these hidden potential builds video and I'll sort of talk you through how I would be building this Super Saiyan 4 Goku if you were to pull dupes and sort of the reasoning as to why I would go with that type of build. So with these I'll start off by going over the kit and then I'll take you in game and using another tech unit I'll show you how I would build the Goku. So, for the Goku, the main things that we're going to look at are the passive and the super attack. Looking at the super attack, straight off the bat, you can see raises attack and defense for 4 turns. Anytime we're getting defense on super, that definitely makes me lean towards putting a bit of additional on this guy, especially when it is over 4 turns. We can stack this up, so additional supers are going to be super, well, that sounds terrible to say, but really, really important, super important even. So there's sort of your first hint in there. Then we're going to look at the passive now. So activates the entrance animation, and when there's a demonic power or 5 or more superclass allies on the team, and you can see that he gets the 150% attack and defense, but most importantly he launches an additional super, so that automatically takes off quite a bit of value of the additional, I guess. It means that while you still definitely want that, you don't need to go quite as high, so you can easily, instead of having say 25 additional, you could go with 15 additional, and with 15 additional you're going to have at least two times for that to proc. So you can see basic effects. So at the start of turn effect here we've got the crit, dodge and damage reduction of 44%. So 44%, that automatically leans me towards the fact that you do not need any crit for this guy whatsoever, and you'll see that increases even further down, but essentially you've got a coin flip for him to get a crit, essentially a coin flip to get a dodge as well, and you can never go wrong really with putting dodge on a unit unless it does need to get hit to get built up. And then we've got damage reduction, and with any unit that you are having a good number of damage reduction, you're going to want raw defensive stats. You want to boost up this Goku's numbers as high as possible. As we look down here, you can see that you want to boost that number right there up really high. And the other reason that you want to do that is because we may have 44% damage reduction here, but you combine him with the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and there's an extra 10% damage reduction right there as well. So definitely something to consider. I think raw defensive stats are going to be really, really effective. Then when we get up to the active skill attacking with 12 or more ki, obviously being a Super Saiyan 4 unit, I don't think we're going to struggle for ki whatsoever. So I think this is just going to be a given. We're always going to have this active. So attack and defense again, and then you got the support. And when you're a support class unit and you can dodge, it gives a lot of longevity to the unit. So enhancing our dodge even further is definitely not going to be a bad strategy if you're thinking of using this unit 6 months down the track as well, rather than just tomorrow when he does come out there. Then from the 4th turn from the start of battle, so if he's in rotation 1, that's then going to be his 3rd turn that he comes around unless you float him, or if he starts in the 2nd rotation, it will be on his 2nd turn. So you get that 300% attack, 200% attack, and then performs a crit. So again, even less need to have crit. That I would be giving this guy absolutely 0 crit in the hidden potential. It is just not necessary whatsoever. And then you can see when receiving ki blast, you got the 70% chance of nullifying it and countering, and then for the first turn you do get the guaranteed counter there. So looking at that Goku's kit, just to quickly highlight again, we've got defense on super, which leans towards additional. We've got an additional here, so we can tone that additional down. We've got crit, so we can avoid that. Dodge, so we can enhance that. damage reduction to add in defense, and then more crit here to ignore that. So what we'll do is we'll jump across in game now, and I'll show you guys how I'm going to be, well, how I will be building this Goku if I happen to pull some dupes of him. So as I said, here we are in game, and I'm going to be utilizing this tech trunk. So I am recording this before the banner comes out. So obviously a tech unit, you automatically get the 5 crit just there. That's unavoidable, nothing we can do. Now if you get your 1 dupe, you're going to go down to the bottom right hand path, and I would definitely be going with additional instead of crit, as we sort of just discussed there. Then you got to choose between crit and dodge. I think I would be 100% going dodge. You got dodge and additional. I quite like dodge there as well. If we cap that out, we've got 9 dodge, 3 additional right there. Then we go up to the top left, which is obviously where you're going to be putting your second dupe if you do happen to pull a copy of him. We might go additional, dodge, additional. So then that's going to leave us with 12 additional and 9 dodge. Remember, this Goku will also be getting his own skill orbs as well. However, at a quick glance, they didn't look like they were the craziest, but I did see that there was a defensive, like a defense and dodge skill orb. So I would be putting the defense and dodge skill orb. I was just looking to see if I had something random like that sitting here, but we don't. So that would be juicing up that there. In terms of skill orbs in the bronze slot, I'd be definitely going with a raw defense. I think 700 defense, and it's definitely going to be a unit worth using one of these level 7s. So putting one of those on is definitely going to be the best strategy there. And then we get to the gold, and for gold I would sort of go something along the lines of a combo attack dodge. So you can see I've got a level 4 combo here with a level 5 dodge. That would get us up to 13 additional. Add in those extra skill orbs, we're looking at about 13 additional 20 dodge, and I think that would be really effective to combine with the extra raw stats that we are going to be able to get. So just to show you guys again, and it doesn't really matter how you do, how you order it, but I think 9 and 12 is going to be really effective. Maybe you could drop off one of these 3 dodge to put in another 3 additional if you did want that little bit of extra chance, but I think you get the 3 additional there plus the 9 dodge, and then up top we can go the 2 additional and the 1 dodge to get us to 12. Add on those really top end skill orbs, get it to about 20 dodge, 12 additional, and then the raw defense in there, and I think you're going to be putting yourself in a really, really good stead for this new Goku to be crazily effective. So let me know down below if you disagree, or let me know how you're going to be building your Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.